All right. We are getting into it, bro. 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Pacific time, Monday, June 22nd, 2026. The Giannis trade has officially just happened. Oh my goodness! Finally, this is what we were all waiting for, man. Let me open up this Shams Noti right here. I'm so happy this Giannis discussion is over, man. And I'm also really happy that Boston already, dude, we're getting a bunch of stuff. The three teams Giannis was open to signing an extension with was Miami, Boston, and Minnesota. Holy Minnesota. Oh my God. Did you just miss out on a lifetime opportunity for Ant-Man? Does this lead to Ant-Man being upset and, oh my God, I'm looking at it right now. All right, let's get into it. The Milwaukee Bucks are trading franchise icon Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis to the Miami Heat for Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jaime Jaquez, Kasparis Yakichonis, 3 first-round picks, a pick swap, and a second-rounder. And one of those picks are including number 13 from this year, the draft this year. Oh my goodness, I am in shock. So those 3 first rounders are the 2031 first, 2033 first, along with this year's first round pick, the number 13 pick. Giannis just went to Miami, man. Oh my goodness. So my first reaction, wow. Second reaction, Boston, what's going on? It's saying right here that Boston aggressively pursued Giannis, offering a package of NBA Finals MVP Jaylen Brown and 2 first-round picks for Giannis. That's officially out there. Jaylen Brown is not going back to Boston. I don't think Jaylen Brown is going back to Boston. So Boston, you have to find out whatever you got to do to trade Jaylen Brown. Because if I'm Jaylen Brown, and I just had the season that I had, MVP candidate, All-NBA, I don't think I'm coming back to this team with Jason Tatum coming back being the guy. I just think that duo is done. I think that duo is done. Time is up. It's ready for them to move on. And if I'm Jaylen Brown, not that I feel offended, because obviously it's Giannis, but hey, I'm Jaylen Brown too. So I understand. Boston, I think you guys got to do something here. I don't think you can bring Jaylen Brown back. But for Miami, that leaves Bam Adebayo, that leaves Giannis, that leaves Bobby Portis. I don't know who else they have on the roster, but I know Norman Powell's a free agent, and he can re-sign with Miami. So you get a starting 4 at least of Giannis, Bam, Bobby Portis, I guess, and Norman Powell. Oh my goodness. It says right here the Heat land a foundational piece and now have the attention of top players searching for a new home. So I guess they're, like Bill Simmons said, they're just gonna be the zombie Miami Heat. Oh, wow. Thankfully they play in the Eastern Conference because I don't really know if they're doing too much damage in the West if they are in the West, but they're not in the West. They're in the East. So we don't have to worry about that. We're Lakers fans over here. We don't have to worry about any of that. Only time we will see them is in the finals. But do I like the trade? It's a lot, but at the same time, this is Giannis Antetokounmpo, bro. It might be a whole lot, but at the same time, you bringing a guy like this for a guy like Yakichonis and a low motor Khalil Ware and a Tyler Hero, who is probably not really going to amount to anything crazy in his career. So for those, yeah, I would give those guys up in a heartbeat. And you're talking about 3 first-round picks this year. Not this year, but you're talking about 3 first-round picks. Number 13 pick this year. Who would that have been? Probably like maybe Nate Ament around that range or something. But I don't know, man. For Milwaukee, I like it. I like the 3 first-round picks. I like the value. It's just I'm so confused as to why Milwaukee is like Sham said. This is a 1-for-1 trade. A 1-for-1 trade. This is not going to involve the Lakers. This is not, at least for the moment. But if you're Milwaukee, I don't understand why. Why are you not trying to open this up to a fire sale? And hey, Portland. Hey, Lakers. Who wants Khalil Ware? Who wants Tyler Hero? Detroit, you guys want Tyler Hero? I guess keep Giannis? But you already have Ryan Rollins. I don't know. Milwaukee has a lot of value on their team coming back. But if I'm Milwaukee, those things aren't really amounting to anything, in my opinion. Those things aren't, hey, well, at least we're still good now and whatever. I mean, Hawkes, yeah, that's what I forgot. I mean, Hawkes, I would probably keep. The only things that I'm keeping from this trade package is Jaime Hawkes, the number 13 pick. I'm drafting with that, and I'm trading away Khalil Ware and Tyler Hero. I do not want them. I think I can get value for them right now, but I'm keeping all the first round picks, obviously, and I'm keeping everything else. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Milwaukee, I like it for them. They basically like took almost everything from Miami. Obviously they weren't trying to. Miami was not trying to give everything. They wanted to at least still be able to compete some way. But Giannis going to Miami. I like it for Miami. I like it for Milwaukee, but Milwaukee, please open up a little fire sale. If I'm Milwaukee, I'm opening up a little fire sale. I don't care that Tyler Hero is a Wisconsin native. I don't care. What the hell? Like, yeah. Please, open up that fire sale. What does this mean for the Los Angeles Lakers? Not a damn thing. If Milwaukee doesn't want to trade Khalil Ware, not a damn thing. All that this means is now the Giannis trade saga is completely over. Maybe this means teams shift their focus to Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard obviously plays in the same city as the Lakers in LA. So maybe Golden State, hey, they try and poach Kawhi Leonard, and maybe something happens there. The 5th pick I've heard the Clippers are working out people later in the lottery compared to the 5th pick overall range, like a Keaton Wagler or Mikal Brown Jr. or Darius Acuff or all these really, really good young players that should be around the 5 range. I've heard they're working out people from the later lottery range, which means they're probably trying to move back. If they trade for that Warriors pick, that number 11 pick, and Warriors, I don't know. But what I will say is, if I'm the Clippers, I'm not letting Darius Garland stop any of my plans. I don't care. Darius Garland has nothing to do with anything. So if I want to take Darius Acuff at 5, I'm going to take Darius Acuff at 5. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked. What does this mean for the Lakers? Like I said, probably not a damn thing. Sham said that this is a 1-for-1 trade, and obviously it's not. Oh. Whoops. I'm seeing right here, the trade does not include any additional teams. It is a 1-to-1 move, sources said. But both the Heat and Bucks will execute the deal on July 6th, which leaves the framework open to see if there are opportunities to expand. Do I want the Lakers to get Khalil Ware? Probably for a protected first-round pick. That's all I want. I don't care about Tyler Hero. Jaime Hawkes, yeah, sure, but you're not getting Jaime Hawkes from Milwaukee. You're just not. So I don't know what the Lakers do here. Right now, there's talks about the Lakers being on the clock with Luka, and they need to worry about figuring everything out in the summer of 2026 because apparently that's what people are promising to Luka and Luka's camp. They need to figure this stuff out in the summer of 2026. And I don't know what the heck we do here. Luka wants an A-list center. The only A-list center that I think of, because Walker Kessler, I'm sorry, just by description, just by the actual word itself, he is not an A-list center. But I would absolutely love a Walker Kessler on this team. I think he's an A-list fit for Luka Doncic, but I don't think he's considered an A-list center. I think A-list centers are considered like Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid in his prime, Kat, Wemby. I think those are A-list centers. I don't think we're getting any of those guys. Now, I'm Rob Pelinka. I'm crazy. Yo, Denver. What do you want from Nikola Jokic? Obviously, I'm probably not getting him. There's like a 5% chance that I get him. But he said A-list center. So I'm doing everything in my power. Hey, Denver, I will give you 3 first-round picks and Austin Reeves. You get not a blue chip, but he's 26. You get Austin Reeves for the next at least 4 years. And I don't even think we can do that because Austin would want to go to Denver. And I don't know if he would want, but he would have to want to go to Denver. But I'm only, that's the only A-list center that I can think of is Nikola Jokic. And I'm pretty sure Luka would love to play with Jokic. But you're just not getting Jokic. You're just not. I don't think you are. You never know. NBA is crazy. But that's the only A-list center I can think of other than that. Walker Kessler. Are the Lakers going to throw a bag at Walker Kessler and screw up everything? Because then they screw up their cap space. If not, they're going to have to severely overpay him. I just don't know. I don't know what the Lakers do. I have no idea. Nick Claxton just got traded to Chicago. Nick Claxton is great. Trust me. He was like a defensive anchor for that Brooklyn team back when they had KD and stuff. But I just think he's a little bit too skinny. He's a little bit too small. Yes, he can jump out the gym. And he's a little bit better of a version of a Jackson Hayes. But he makes over $20 million. And that would have to be your starting center. And I'm not having that as my starting center. I'm just not. So I have no idea what the Lakers do here. The Lakers, I don't know, man. But thankfully, I'm not in this position. This Giannis trade was crazy. I think Miami came out winners. I think Milwaukee came out winners. I don't really think it's a lose. Anybody's a loser, at least right now. The biggest loser, I think, at least, is Boston. Boston, you aggravated your superstar. From all the stuff he's been doing, saying on Twitch and everything, I don't know if he'd even want to come back at this point. So I think you got to find a way to... Oh, Miami still has Davion Mitchell. Oh my goodness. That's somebody that I would love. I would love Davion Mitchell, but I don't think we're getting Davion Mitchell. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm pretty all over the place, but yeah, I don't think there are any losers in this trade. Boston, I mean, you're probably the only loser, but they got to figure out what they're going to do with Jaylen Brown. And to be quite honest, it's Boston. I'm a Lakers fan. I hate Boston. Boston is going to figure out something to do. Brad Stevens will not let this just sit and, I guess I just took... No. Brad Stevens is not like that. He's going to find something to make it work. And I can almost certainly not guarantee it, but guarantee I love Charles Barkley. But, yeah, this Giannis trade is crazy. Lakers, please do something. And not something stupid. All right. It's Lakers Spotlight. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all next time.